pick a good woman over a pretty woman for your personal sake. Anybody can be pretty once there is money. So pick that good woman and make her beautiful, and you will enjoy the rest of your life in bliss. And there are a few things you should be very careful about saying when you are around a girl that you like. Okay, so you're talking to this girl that you like, or she's your crush, or she's just your current girlfriend. So you don't really know her very well to know, if you're safe saying these few things. But these few things I want to tell you, honestly, you need to be very careful because they are very common. And a lot of times, because of the, excitement of the moment, you just say it and you don't realize that women rarely forget. All right, when things go south with you guys, she might come at you with all of those things that you have said. That's why I'm making this video, so you'll be very careful and very mindful of your words when you are around certain women. Now, I'm not saying that every woman is like this. I'm not saying every woman will come at you when you guys are having issues. Like most women like me will just walk away and go cry. But a lot of girls out there are smart mouths, and they will not go down easily, and they will use all of these things I'm about to list out to attack you. So be very mindful of these things, and just be careful generally in your relationships. So hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl IJ. You already know how we do it here, so thanks for being here. And if you're not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and stay with my family, fast growing family. I really see all the love and I really appreciate it. And guys, thank you so much for my hair. I got so much compliments from you guys yesterday about my hair. Thank you. I see that you guys don't like my afro, so thank you for liking this one. All right, so let me just tell you this 4 things you should never talk about yourself in front of a girl you like. And the very first one, and I will say this a million times, okay? I said this sometime on TikTok and it blew up, all right? As in blew up, small blew up then. I mean, small blew up then. So, like, don't overshare when you're getting into a relationship. Yeah, that's the very first one. Don't overshare. Don't talk about your past too much, especially the negative part of your past. Don't talk about how your ex-girlfriend was a bitch, how she hurt you, how she used you, how she took advantage of you, how she slept with your dad, how she slept with your best friend, how she fooled you, how she tricked you. Excuse me. You know, excuse me, how she outsmarted you and all of that. Like, don't talk about that, because the thing about words is once you let out a lot of words, you're giving the other person power. Because people don't, if they don't have those information, they really don't know how to attack you. All right, just like how I always talk about Samson and Delilah in the Bible. Samson telling Delilah, oh, when you cut off my hair, I'll become powerless. And that's exactly what she did. All right, a lot of modern women are Delilahs. All right, some of them think it's the woke thing to do. All right, to outsmart a man, take advantage of a man. That's how you need to be. That's how smart you need to be. That, unfortunately, that's how a lot of I don't know, a huge percentage of women think that they need to get your secrets in their hands so that they can control you and use you and all of that. So you need to be very careful not to overshare when you're getting into a relationship. You want to talk about things, talk about the good part. Talk about how they treated you as a king, even if it's a lie. All right, it's better that you make people feel that you were well taken care of, so they should not joke with you. All right, than to talk about how you were just being used. You're letting this person understand that you are usable, so they can also use you. All right, so be very careful not to overshare when you're around the girl you like, your crush, or someone you're trying to get into a relationship with. You need to be very careful. This one is like my biggest point. I always say this even to my friends. Be careful not to overshare, because then you're going to be like, oh, I told you all of this when I was in my vulnerable moment and you're using it against me. Like, bro, yes, okay, that's what they do. So you need to be very careful not to overshare. Secondly, and this is very, very important, guys, please listen to this one. Don't talk poorly about yourself. Don't talk down about yourself. All right. I see sometimes when you're having fun with your friends, you begin to make some really downgrading comments about yourself. Perhaps you have a pot belly, okay, which people like. Some of us don't care because you're giving us the whole sugar daddy vibes and all of that. Like, sometimes you have that pot belly and you're feeling intimidated around your girl because maybe there are some other hot guys there. Or I don't know what is in your head. Sometimes you'll be like, oh, I wish my stomach was flatter, or I wish my muscles were bigger. If my muscles were bigger, I would have been finer or something. Like, you begin to let her know that you have some, bad qualities, or you're not perfect. Like, nobody is perfect. And some of those flaws you think you have, maybe she might not be noticing them. But the moment you begin to talk down about yourself, You begin to make her feel like it's a bad thing about you. All right? Don't ever or stop talking poorly about yourself. You are perfect the way you are, and when you find that perfect person, she's going to appreciate you. Yes, you're not tall enough. That's fine. There are a lot of females who don't care about the height. Okay, you might not be even rich enough. That's fine. There are a lot of people who are okay with being with you. Stop talking down about yourself in front of your crush. You're only making them see you like you're not confident enough, you're not bold enough, and that's not a very manly thing to do. All right, you need to have confidence. You need to be bold enough, no matter what you are, no matter what you look like. All right, don't talk bad about yourself. I have a friend who recently made a post. She posted a video looking very beautiful, and I mean, I watched the video without reading the comments, and I just liked everything about the video. Then I went straight to the caption she used for that video on her WhatsApp status, and she wrote, "Oh, I only have to fix my teeth and I will become perfect. The only thing I don't like about my body is my teeth. They're too spaced and all." I'm like, girl, are you serious? Now you're taking my attention to the teeth. And I begin to look at the teeth close and I'm like, ew, okay, they're not very nice. But initially, I didn't think there was a problem with her teeth. All right. Then I started thinking to myself, oh, that's why she don't smile much. Oh, that's why she never opens her mouth. Like, that's why she never really talks much or laughs too much. All of her pictures, she's always like keeping it serious. I was thinking like that's her style. You get, now she's taking my mind to that part of herself that she doesn't like, that I never saw as an issue. So you understand my point now. When you talk poorly about yourself, you take people's attention to that problem that was never there in the first place. So you need to be very careful. Never talk poorly or talk down about yourself. It's a very bad quality, and it will, I mean, people will just use it to mock you later. Now, this one, I've always said it, and I made a complete video about this. Do not simp, all right? Don't worship her. Don't put her on a pedestal. Don't make her feel like she's the queen of your throne and you are just her servant. Yes, it's okay to make your woman feel like she's the queen of your throne, but also make her know that you are the king of the throne. All right? It's okay to worship your woman. It's okay to make your woman feel special, but make sure you're getting the same special treatment. If you're not getting the same special treatment, then you're just jonesing, like Nigerians would say. You're just, I don't know what you're doing. All right? So don't ever make a woman feel like she's a princess and you are just the frog. I mean, you're not even a frog that will become a prince. You are just a frog, just a normal frog that will never become a prince. All right, so you need to be very careful. Treat your woman right, take care of your woman, do all the whole gentleman thing, open the door, pour her a glass of wine, but make sure you're getting the same respect and attention from her. If you are not, then you're just simping, and if you are a simp, every woman will take advantage of you. I might even take advantage of you because, I mean, we want people to help us do stuff. So if you simp, I don't know, everybody will just use you as a doormat. I have a complete video on simping, why you shouldn't simp, signs that you're simping. Go check it out. I will link that video at the end of this one. So make sure you don't miss it. Go check it out and stop simping to women, especially a woman that you like. Make her see your authentic, confident self. Don't simp. If you simp, they will begin to take advantage of you, and that's how they push you into the friend zone, and you never get the whole cake. All right, so they'll just be throwing some crumbs at you, giving you the small, small attention that will make you keep simping and keep doing her bidding. All right, but you'll never get the full cake. All right, so you need to stop treating women like they are, I don't know, like they're the whole world when they treat you like you don't even exist. So be very careful. If she's someone who gives you all the attention, perfectly fine. But if she doesn't give you the attention, you have no business giving her all of this attention. All right. And last but not the least is don't be pushy. Now, this one is, when you're trying to get to know a girl and you really like her, don't be trying to put yourself on her, trying to force her to see you, force her to pick you, force her to, choose you and all of that. Don't be pushy. Sometimes when you're pushy, you make women feel like you have ulterior motives. All right. Now, another story, a quick one. I have a friend here in Dubai who, she was seen with this other guy, but she was not very sure that she wanted to be with this other guy. Then this other guy started asking her out, and she's like, okay, you know what? Let me go on a few dates with him. Then I'll see who I want to be with. Unfortunately, the second guy was too pushy. The first day on the date, he's already talking about he wants kids, how many kids he wants, and why she should move in with him. Let's save rent. You could live in with me. I stay in a very big apartment. We could stay together. We could go on the next vacation trip together. Like, you don't even know this girl. You're just getting to know her. This is literally the first date, and you're already telling her to move in with you. You're already talking about kids. You don't even know if she wants to get married. You don't even know what she's doing there. Like, you don't even know if she's a witch who is there to kill you. You don't even know if she's a bad person. Like, Sometimes when you are too pushy, you scare people away. Yes, I know. We always talk about men should be straightforward and, tell women how they want it. Like, I want to marry you and that's it. But I read the room. And especially not on the first date. Get to know this person and even know if this person is the right woman for you. Because that's how a lot of you end up with bad women also. You think because you are just straightforward, you want to be pushy, you meet a girl and you tell her, I just want to marry you. What if she says yes and you marry her and then you marry the problem that will send you to your early grave? All right, so you just need to be very careful. Don't be pushy. Get to know women first before you make your decision to avoid bad women and also to avoid pushing the good one away, because when you are now too pushy, sometimes women just flee from you because they're not very sure if your feelings are genuine. Now, that's the end of this video, but let me tell you one last thing before I go. In this modern world that we are now, a lot of people will go for pretty over good people. And it's really heartbreaking because a lot of pretty people are bad people. But because a lot of people just want to associate with the fine ones, associate with the good ones. So because they are beautiful, because they have big ass and big boobs, all of the assets in a woman that you want, you give them a free pass and just accept them. And that's how you fall into the devil's trap. So you need to be very careful as a man. Temptations are too much now in the world. In case you have not noticed, I have noticed as a girl, there are too many beautiful girls out there, too many beautiful girls, and the temptation is just rising and rising and rising. Be very careful to choose a good woman over a pretty woman so that you can have peace of mind. Mental health is a serious thing, and a lot of men are mentally fucked up, and you guys just need to work on yourself so that you don't lose it because of a pretty face. All right, a lot of men are killing their girlfriends now because they can't stand it that this beautiful girl that they bagged, somebody else is banging her. So to stop her from doing that, they go ahead to kill her. You don't want to be in such situation. You need to be very careful. Pick a good woman over a pretty woman. It is very, very important. It is for your personal sake. All right. Anybody can be pretty once there is money. So pick that good woman and make her beautiful, and you will enjoy the rest of your life in bliss. Honestly. All right, I feel like I'm preaching now, but yes. So that's the end of the video for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my other videos and make sure you give me a follow. I really appreciate it, guys. We are moving strong, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, guys. Do have an amazing week. Bye for now. Mwah. Mwah.